China has launched a disinformation campaign against India's 81,000 crore rupees Great Nicobar port project, by portraying it as environmentally damaging and politically contentious. Military analysts view this as an attempt to counter India's growing strategic presence near the Strait of Malacca, a key choke point for Chinese trade and energy flows.
हो सकता है भारत में भी उनके कुछ प्रतिनिधि हों जो छुपे तरीके से काम करते हो, उनको भी उकसाएंगे.
The Trump administration has approved a $488 million sustainment package for Pakistan's F16 fleet that includes spares, upgrades, ground support equipment, software support and contractor logistics assistance. This follows the inclusion of Pakistan in contracts for 160 km range AIM-120 C-8 air-to-air missiles for its F-16 fighter jets. Indian Army's Western Command conducted a comprehensive operational review of the Airawat division that focused on high-tempo integrated maneuvers, with troops demonstrating complex river crossing operations using both flotation and fording techniques. Dynamatic Technologies is developing an in-house stabilized electro-optical payload for UAVs with a detection range of up to 20 kilometers, marking its shift into intelligence surveillance and reconnaissance systems. DRDO's Electronics and Radar Development Establishment is developing an advanced L-band active electronically scanned array radar that will have the capability to detect and track hypersonic missiles traveling above Mach 5. The Indian Army is upgrading 142 Zu-23 guns with electro-optical sensors and laser rangefinder-linked digital fire control systems, transforming them into modern counter-drone and low-altitude air defense platforms. The Indian Navy is upgrading its MiG-29K fleet by replacing the Russian radar with the Uttam Mark II radar that will also allow integration of 160 km range Astra Mark I and 220 km range Astra Mark II missiles. Armored Vehicles Nigam Limited has issued an expression of interest to develop electromagnetic turret traverse systems for T-90 and T-72 tanks, replacing the legacy hydraulic systems that will enable faster 360 degrees rotation, improved fire control accuracy, and better stabilization, enhancing first-round hit probability in combat. It also reduces acoustic and thermal signatures to improve survivability. Hindustan Aeronautics Limited has issued a tender to set up a dedicated wheels and brakes facility at Lucknow to support both Tejas Mark 1A and Tejas Mark II program. The move will reduce turnaround time, eliminate consumable bottlenecks, and strengthen supply chain sovereignty by cutting reliance on foreign OEMs for critical highway components. Germany has indicated that it has no fundamental objection to India joining the Future Combat Air System program, provided France and Germany resolve ongoing disputes over work share and program control. India has officially expressed interest in co-development and co-manufacturing within Future Combat Air System program, while also evaluating the UK-Italy-Japan-led Global Air Combat program. The Future Combat Air System program is facing a critical make-or-break phase, with deep disagreements between Dassault and Airbus over leadership, design authority, and intellectual property. However, if mediation fails, France may activate a Plan B, shifting to a more flexible framework, where India could emerge as a key partner. India's AMCA program is moving into production phase, with Andhra Pradesh government approving 600 acres of land for the fighter jet manufacturing facility. The plant is expected to produce around 140 AMCA 5th generation aircraft and attract investments of nearly 1 lakh crore rupees. As per current timelines, the first prototype rollout is targeted for September 2027, first flight in 2028, and certification by 2034. Today's top 3 comments.
Omar dropped it.